Is your wardrobe a time capsule of past sizes, trends, and uncomfortable clothes? Is your wardrobe caught in a tug of war between vintage treasures and what was I thinking purchases? Are there purchases with still tags on them in your wardrobe? It's time to rescue your wardrobe with 8 easy suggestions of items to declutter today. When you remove these items, you will feel less overwhelmed when dressing each day and more confident wearing the items you love and that suit you. If you need a little bit more help on the steps to organize your wardrobe, head back to the previous episode and grab the step-by-step guide. Let's jump into this Simply Happy conversation. Thanks for joining me for today's solo episode. I did an episode 2 weeks ago in regards to your wardrobe and how to organize it. And I had questions about how do I really decide what to let go of. So I thought I would share 8 suggestions to help you edit your wardrobe really easily by using these suggestions around fit, comfort and condition of your clothing. It's going to help your decision making. Let's start with fit and comfort. So you're probably hanging on to items because you feel guilty about the money you spent. We're going to let go of that because we're going to let that item be enjoyed by somebody else. It probably still has tags on it, and that's an indication that it doesn't fit or it's not comfortable, and it's a time to let that go. And an affirmation that's really great around this is that I deserve clothes that fit and are comfortable. So tight and restrictive clothing. So this might be jeans that are too tight around the waist, shirts that maybe pinch under your arms or across your chest, and so the buttons are popping open. Or maybe it's a jacket and it's really restrictive around your shoulders with your movement. Our shoes may be also too tight, so our foot might have grown. I know for me, when I had each of my children, it went up a size. So I was a size 7, I'm now a size 9. So I had to let go of those shoes, even my wedding shoes, because they didn't fit, they were too tight. So if we're wearing clothes that are too tight, we're not going to feel comfortable. We're probably going to be in discomfort and we're going to lack confidence. Another thing is with shoes that are too tight, they're going to cause blisters. And I don't know about you, but I hate having blisters on my toes after wearing uncomfortable shoes. Number 2 reason to let go of an item is maybe it's too loose or it's oversized. And I know oversized is in fashion at the moment, but it may be too oversized. Those pants may be slipping down and a belt's just not holding them up or giving you the shape that you desire. You might have a dress that's also hanging shapelessly, and even a belt around the waist doesn't make that much of a difference because maybe it's then too big across your shoulders. And you might even have shoes that are too large. And again, they're going to be not comfortable to wear either. These are going to make you feel maybe frumpy, or they're going to make you want to adjust your clothes constantly. I know when I've worn things that are too big, I was constantly in the toilet making sure that my bra strap wasn't showing, readjusting myself the whole time. And I'm not then in the moment of the conversation when I'm with people. Number 3 reason for letting go of an item, maybe it's uncomfortable. It may be itchy jumper, or it may be the fabric is itchy. It may be that the neck is too high or it's too tight under your arms. And maybe it's just an uncomfortable material, a material that makes you sweat possibly. Or for me, it's a material that makes me feel cold. If I put it on and my body's temperature needs to warm it up, I can't wear that type of material. I'm extremely sensitive to tags. And if I have a tag on any of my clothing, I will be just thinking about it the whole time. So by taking it off, I then am able to be in the present moment. So I love clothes that have it printed on there and there's no tag needed at all. Number 4 item that you could let go of is it from a different era? So have you got clothes that you bought before, say, a significant lifestyle change? So maybe before you had kids. So I'm thinking of really small singlet tops that I would have worn before I had kids, shorts that were quite small as well. This just doesn't align with my current size or style and what I feel comfortable wearing. I do enjoy wearing a short skirt and short shorts, but they're nowhere near as short as what they were when I was in my 30s and 20s even. But it may even be something like a change in work. I know when I changed from teaching to this job, my lifestyle is definitely a lot different. The clothes that I wear for work are like a uniform. I generally will wear black pants or jeans and black shorts, and then just a few different coloured t-shirts, green, pink and grey. Professional organising, I wouldn't say is the cleanest job. You will get quite dirty, and your clothes need to be quite robust and be really easy to wash as well. And also quite breathable, because you are getting hot. You're always moving around while you're helping people declutter their home. So if you've got a wardrobe full of clothes that don't suit you from a past era, it's going to create frustration. When you see those clothes that don't suit your current phase, I'm encouraging you to let go and to embrace the present and dress for the body you have now. So consider selling, donating, repurposing, or even gifting them to a friend. Just make sure that you check with them first before you dump a bag of clothes onto them. Number 5 suggestion to consider when decluttering your clothes is the condition of clothing. Is it worn out, especially your basics? So when I'm saying basics, I mean like singlets, t-shirts and leggings, maybe undergarments that you wear under your clothes. Are these things fraying? Are the hems falling apart? Are they faded? In episode 134, I also share some ways to extend the life of your wardrobe, and I love to use a colour wash to reinvigorate whites and darks. But there is a point where sometimes you need to let those go, because maybe it's the elastic now is not holding the shape that you really want. Therefore, it impacts the overall look of your clothes and how you're going to feel about yourself. Number 6 suggestion for editing your wardrobe is if it's broken or worn out underwear. So going to your underwear drawer and looking at your bras. Are there wires poking out? Are there holes? Is there saggy elastic? Or the socks as well. Is the elastic lost so it keeps falling down? Or maybe they're threadbare on the bottoms of your sock. By neglecting these foundation items, our bra, underwear and sock, we're sending the message to ourselves that we're not worthy of looking good and feeling good, even if we can't see them from the outside. It does actually, though, impact the way sometimes a top looks or a dress. I remember having a dress and I hadn't replaced the bra before I went to the wedding, and it did not fit correctly. And I could see it in the photos later, and it reinforced to me that I needed to go and get fitted and get some new sizes. Now consider the cost per wear. When you purchase a bra, you're probably going to wear it maybe twice a week. There's 52 weeks in a year. That's over 100 times. So maybe spending that $80, $100 is a lot better, especially if it's going to fit you properly. Number 7 suggestion for decluttering items is damaged fabrics. So you might have jumpers with pilling, jackets with broken zippers, pants or shirts with like stains on them, or maybe it's buttons fallen off. And these can make the appearance less polished, professional. And maybe then it's the question of, is it worth repairing? So I know if it's a button fallen off, it's definitely an easy fix for you. Pilling, you can use a rechargeable lint remover. There's so many great stain removers on the market. Or again, like I said before, a light and dark soap. And so if you go to episode 134, Ways to Extend the Life of Your Wardrobe, you can hear all the different suggestions on how to repair. But if those aren't working, that's when we need to let go of those items, purchase maybe something to replace it. Number 8 is outdated and unloved pieces. Those items that are maybe in the back of the wardrobe that you haven't worn for years. Maybe the colors and the patterns are just not your style anymore. They're faded or they're just outdated. So holding on to these things limits your wardrobe space, and it's not really reflecting your maybe current taste. So consider selling it, or maybe it's donating, repurposing, or again, you could gift it to a friend. Consignment stores are really great for this as well, because they take a small commission, but they can sell on for you. I hope this episode is going to help you declutter your wardrobe today using one of those 8 suggestions for clearing clothing that no longer fit or have seen better days or just aren't your current style. Let me know one thing you decluttered and that was outdated in your wardrobe. Thanks for listening to Simply Happy Conversations. Thank you for joining me for today's Simply Happy Conversation. Do you have nothing to wear but a wardrobe full of clothes? Imagine mornings when you jump up, choose outfits that reflect your best self. A comprehensive guide walks you through each step to help you create a wardrobe that's both functional, organised and full of clothes you love. Head to simplyhappy.com.au to the resources tab to get instant access today. I'd like to acknowledge the Wathaurong people of the Kulin Nation on which this podcast is recorded as the traditional custodians of the land. I pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging.